Giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Arakakadash. Double honors to my apostles, elders, and teachers at Great Millstone, and Shalom to the hopefully elect. Jake is finished, man. He is done. What the Lord said, they are gone. They are gone. And here we go with these Negroes, man. You could tell something wrong with this Negro right here.
Dr. Amos Wilson really inspired me to kind of add this to my life.
First off, you don't got no beard. Nigga look weird without a beard. So these our people are off, man.
Been doing it for years, and so I know white people study black people, but we don't really study white people. And I can say I've really been a student of white people since Dr. Amos Wilson introduced me to this idea. In my observation, I think white people know more about black people than black people know about themselves.
Oh,
not collectively, not all white people, but you know what I'm saying. I want to be clear for silly people you speak about in the comment section. But
you heard what he said white people study black people. Let me get that real quick. Slakia. This is Psalm 64:6. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought to every one of them, and the heart is deep. I guess he didn't read the scriptures. He's too busy up in that unholy Quran.
I think white people really understand the essence of black people in America, while black people still don't understand themselves and their situation in this environment.
The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, "Study the white man, for he is successful, and he makes no excuses for his failures. He works together in a collective."
I think he wanted to be the next Farrakhan
manner with his people. Paraphrase slightly there.
All the answers in the scriptures, man. And people that follow this guy, y'all done. This dude's name is Rizza Islam on white people. I'm gonna look up the
immature person will get mad
what Islam's doing to us during slavery.
At that. The wise person will listen to that and follow those deep instructions piece by piece, point by point. Study. What does that mean? It means to look. It means to listen. It means to ask questions about. It means to read books about. It means to look at the history about a thing. Look at it economically. Look at it spiritually. Look at it mentally. Look at it agriculturally. Let me study you. How did you do that? That's what they did to us. That's all they did. Every single area of life when it comes
to here it is. The Muslim slave trade was most active in West Asia, Eastern Europe, and Sub-Saharan Africa. Muslim traders exported as many as 17 million slaves to the coast of Indian Ocean in the Middle East and North Africa. That's what they did. And this dude right here, so-called brother, claiming something that put his people in slavery, in chattel slavery.
People was studied. It wasn't just studied, it was dissected. It was carved out, razor sharp accurate. They dug into every fiber of exactly who we are, what we are, how we are, when we are, where we came from, our abilities, our powers, our authority.
There's a reason why.
Everything that deals with us. And they mastered certain components of it by studying us. This is not a joke. Again, people who are intellectually lazy will hear racism in your question. Well, white people studied us. Black people don't study themselves. White people study black people more than black people study black people. That's a damn fact. That's a fact. If you were not studied, you could not have been mastered. You mastered that which
facts.
You mastered that which you
say that again. No, Rizza, you here teaching today, bro. Say that again. No, say that again. I need to hear that, man. Say that again.
If we were not studied, we could not be mastered. A person who is an expert in something is someone who has studied it over and over and applied it and practiced it over and over and over again.
Let me
I
get
believe it was
this.
Bruce Lee who said, I don't fear a man who practices 1,000 kicks one time. I fear the man who practices one kick 1,000 times. So that means what you do most, you will be successful at. If you study somebody, their habits, their culture, their history, their behaviors, how they walk, how they talk, how they build, how they understand.
Their psychology, bro.
Brother.
That's the thing Amos Wilson really put me up on, studying European psychology. You get a better understand why this environment
This is Psalms 53 and 4. Have the workers of iniquity no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread, that they not call upon the Most High? Shlakia. There were they in great fear where no fear was. The Most High have scattered the bones of him that encampeth against thee. Thou hast put them to shame because the Most High had despised them. Guess you don't read the Bible, man. Oh, that the salvation of Israel were come out of Zion, where the Most High bringeth back the captivity of his people. Jacob shall rejoice and Israel shall be glad. I guess he don't study the book, man. He ain't going through that Islamic book.
Yes, Dr. Amos Wilson broke it down. Brother Dr. Neely Fuller in the compensatory code plan dealing with the system of white supremacy, that whole book that everybody should. I peed in your pool.
See what kind of shit we gotta see? I peed in your pool.
They all were breaking
I didn't know what
down
to say to that.
with exactly how the playbook was laid out. The architectural blueprint of how this thing was laid out, reverse engineered it so that we can do the same thing. You were studied, so study who studied you.
Yeah, he's the reason why we went to captivity. He's one of the reasons. This dude right here. So everybody that's in the truth, put partial blame on this nigga right here.
Dude, simple. Oh man,
Oh my God. Let me get this real quick. We know who the wicked is. This is Psalms 58 and 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. We know who they are, bro.
Said the white man is superior. No,
How much study can we do against these wicked people? Look at him. He wants you to sit back and analyze these devils. Dude, you can just look at them and know. Look at their skin. The Lord put a curse on them, man. It's called the curse of Cain.
But his method worked. Simple as that. You lost your knowledge.
Still working.
And it's still working. You lost your knowledge. Come on, man. Like, think about this. If there is a millionaire and he's white or whatever, I really don't care too much at that point. I care about the fact that you're a millionaire and I want to be a millionaire. So let me study you. See, a wise man can study. He'll sit back and learn and ask questions. I talk to people of all races, all backgrounds, all religions, all ethnicities, cultural persuasions, and I talk to them. I ask them questions. People start looking at me like, how can you say that? How do you move that way? Damn, how did you know that? Because I actually study this. I study them because I look at how the people study us, bro. They studied us. They are the number one consumers. They study this. They like chicken. They like watermelon. They like dancing. They like hair extensions and nails. They like flashy cars and jewelry. They study, and what do? They provide the need based off of research. They're like, damn, y'all like these cars and this jewelry. Let me control the diamond trade.
It's like you. This is Isaiah 10 and 6. I will send him against a hypocritical nation. The him is the enemy called Esau. I will send him against a hypocritical nation, against the people of my wrath will I give him charge, to take the spoil and to take the prey and to tread them down like the mire of the streets. This dude ain't saying nothing.
control the large manufacturing trade of vehicles. My family will own it, and I will make sure it gets provided to you because you ain't never had nothing that was too flossy, too much bling bling, and I provided for you.
And hold on, Sizzler, I said, Rizza, anyone discrediting what you're saying right now, I want them to think about the rap industry, right?
He think the interviewer thinking this dude is deep. This is Deuteronomy 28:48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
And the images you receive when videos were hot. I don't watch music videos now, but I'm a 90s dude, right? Mm-hmm. The imagery you saw in the videos and how that influenced your spending habits, whether it's through liquor or through clothing or cars, because when Maybach came out, Maybach was a big thing. Then you had the Range Rover was a big thing. Then we had all these things. So it's like they're targeting a certain demographic.
This dude nothing but a hot air balloon. What's his name? Rizza Islam. It should be, instead of Rizza, it should be Pizza Islam. It's like you.
Because they know what that demographic likes.
Yes. It's based off of research.
It's nothing deep about this.
It's what science is. It's what scientists do. They study. You asked a question. You said, we're dealing with, well, since they studied us, should we study them? Why don't we study?
Let me get this one real quick. That's why we got the scriptures, man. Why he ain't going through his book? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why you not going through your book? That Islam, the Islamic faith provided for you, brother. Oh, the Lord didn't open his eyes. This is Ecclesiasticus 12:10. Never trust thy enemy, for like iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. He is being studied. We don't trust that dude. He ought to say a good example of black folks studying their enemies or white people or the Hebrew Israelites. They know who their enemies are. This dude is not saying that. He's like, black people need to study their enemies. You need to come out and flat out say that. If you want to be deep.
Study ourselves when they study us. They know more about us than we know about ourselves. Absolutely. The beauty is now the tide is turning. More of our people are becoming educated. More of them are studying. More of them are learning. More of them are reversing certain behaviors, certain things. More people are waking up to the system, waking up to the game, waking up to who is benefiting off of us. That's a fact. That's happening. And I'm so happy to see it in my lifetime.
Yeah, he should have said the Hebrew Israelites. But he's not saying that. Who are? Point these people out. Who you talking about, brother?
It is happening. However, it needs to happen more. It just has to happen more. We have to keep encouraging that. That's why you will never see your brother stopping. I'm not stopping no time soon, bro. Keep educating, keep showing the people that we have a lot more that we have done that is good and we can continue to do good.
He's trying to build a society in Babylon. Look at this bow tie. Let me look at the bow tie. Let's keep
quote unquote Black History Month. Oh man, even that right there was hilarious. Shortest month in the year. It was formerly called Negro History Week under Carter G. Woodson, but now it's called Black History Month. Okay, but what are we supposed to be doing right now? Focusing more on our history, right? That's the one psychological effect I will say that works is because it's called Black History Month. It forces people's minds to focus more on things that...
It says, origin and history. The bow tie originated among Croatian mercenaries during the 30 Years' War of the 17th century. The Croat mercenaries used a scarf around the neck to hold together the opening of their shirts. So he a mercenary. That's what the bow tie represents. Why else would you wear it? What's the point?
Well, Black history. So if you really want to learn Black history for real, study it every day, not just in this month, but study it and accept the truth about what you hear, because that is what everybody else does when it comes to us. It don't matter if it's a lie or the truth. They say, well, I heard Black people like this. I mean, I heard that's what you guys like. That's why I provided it. Well, I mean, I heard you guys eat this. That's why I provided it. I heard you guys wear this. That's why I provided it. They go off of what they study, and they activate on that real quick, bro. Very quick. So we have to be mindful that, again, studying others is a successful action, so that we can get back into successful actions by studying our own people. The first thing you should study is the successful people in our history who did the work and who were the most successful. Our kings, our queens, our rulers, our architects, our engineers, our scientists, philosophers, authors, builders. Study all of them first, for sure. And then in a modern context, study the systems that have
Slakia. This is Jeremiah, because all that shit he's saying is just blah, blah, blah. This is Jeremiah 5:26. For among my people are found wicked men, and they lay wait. As he had setteth snares, they set up trap to catch men. He's trying to catch you, bro. To set you up to fall, really. Because Most High is about to crack down on us. He about to crack down on this dude. Look, he got his finger pointing down. That's the spirit called Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach. He's about to go down.
Us as well. You got to do both. You got to do both. One, so you know how well we were at it.
He act like he never heard of the Hebrew Israelite movement. You know what I'm saying? This dude right here. He's that smart. He's stupid. Or he's just not. He's paid off. Mostly, the Islamic Negroes are paid off.
2, so you know how well they are at it. And then 3, so you know how to dismantle what they have created and then build or rebuild what we created. So it's a marriage of knowledge that we have to get involved in.
Just shut up, nigga. Shalom.